Turning to campaign 2018, polls open in just 12 hours. But check out the lines for early voting here. They wrapped around the block in some cases. We sped that video up in some cases as well. People waited so long, they got chairs at Truman College. CBS 2's Vince Girasoli's in Naperville, another popular spot for early voters. And Vince, what's driving everyone to vote so early?
So many issues, Rob. I want to give you a snapshot of early voting here in the Naperville area. It snakes back and forth at the end here like one of those Disneyland attractions, and then it makes its way all the way across the lobby. Just to get to this particular point, you're waiting about 40 minutes, about 20 minutes beyond this point. This year, this is what democracy looks like. How long have you been in line?
Probably about an hour.
About an hour?
In a nation that often laments low voter turnout.
What is it that motivates you to come today?
Oh my God, there's so much.
Record numbers of voters are waiting hours to cast their ballots early.
Well, not very happy with our current politics, current politicians.
If we take a look back to the last midterm election we saw, is this kind of sort of the same or no?
Nowhere near the same. We had record lows.
In the city of Chicago alone, 205,000 early ballots were cast by this morning. That's an 81% increase from the total number of early votes cast in the last midterm election in 2014.
In some states, the amount of early voting that's happening is likely to exceed the total amount of votes that were cast in 2014 altogether.
Stephen Caliendo is a political science professor at Naperville's North Central College.
What should we read into that?
I think you should read into it that there's a heightened anxiety, I think, on both sides of the aisle.
What's the top reason you're voting today?
Because a lot of black people died for me to have the right to vote.
Many reflected on the issues motivating them, like gun control.
Well, it's the Second Amendment, right? So that's important.
No one should have, what's that, AR-15?
Yeah.
Except someone is in the military.
Healthcare pushed others.
Is healthcare a big issue to you?
Huge issue.
Why so?
Because it costs money to survive these days.
And record numbers or not, disenchantment with the nation's political present echoes in many voters.
And this time, I probably won't vote all Democrat like I used to.
Why not?
You know, it look like some of them get in office, they don't care.
Take a walk with me because they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, or maybe 1,000 minutes in line, I don't know. These are all the people waiting to cast their early ballots. You know, we saw about 40 minutes ahead of us there. Take a look, it goes all the way back to the garage here. Once again, early voting in 2018. If you are in line by 7:30, you will be able to vote, but they're going to cut the line off at 7:30. And then, of course, there's the regular election day tomorrow. Reporting live from Naperville, I'm Vince Girasoli, CBS 2 News.
Yeah, better get in line now.
So many determined.